but this is where it ends, and I'm breaking down.
So we will move straight on with the Corinna Park Equine Youth Boxing.
But now I'm broken down.
That's what we're going to have next. Of course, the presentations for the Pizza on Wheels Limited Boxing and the More Than Coffee Box Drive will be at the completion of the More Than Coffee Box Drive. So Peter Steers and Audrey Haywood will get you to hang around after the More Than Coffee Box Drive for those presentations. And right now, we're about to watch Abby Ashford here in the Quinta Park Equine Youth Boxing with Hollywood Casanova, side by Acres of Hollywood, out of Silver Freckles.
So this is where it ends. Had to bury all your memories. Couldn't see what everybody sees. A red flag said I should have walked out that door. Went to battle for you always. Fought for you on your worst days. Then you told me that you don't love me no more. You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in and I gave you a second chance. And like a jet plane on a clear blue sky, sun came shining down on all of your lies. I got too much pride to let that happen again. So this is where it ends. Yeah, this is where it ends. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You showed me what true love should it be. I found myself the second I gave up on us. You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in and I gave you a second chance. And like a jet plane on a clear blue sky, sun came shining down on all of your lies. I got too much pride to let that happen again. So this is where it ends.
And that's time. That's time there for Abby Ashford riding Hollywood Casanova, side by Acres of Hollywood out of Silver Freckle. We'll have a score come through for our first competitor in the Kawinda Park Equine Youth Boxing in just a moment. There for Abby Ashford, and then we'll move on down to number 2, Grant Leach riding Orinook Dust. Numbers coming through now there for Abby Ashford, a 67.5 for the rating pattern and 66.5 for the cow work. Then we move on with Grand Leach riding Orinook Dusk, side by Donnell Park, Seligman Spin.
You worth more than just a text message when the nighttime fall. Whole lot of friends that barely pick up and answer your calls. Had to learn a life lesson from the hurt that it caused, but you didn't let it get you down or push away what you saw. Cause you're somebody's daughter, super flawless and strong enough to get through any problem. God got you, so all them battles, he already fought them. Brand new chapters and new beginnings, cleaning out your closet. Cause see, she's somebody's daughter, she's somebody's everything. She's somebody's little girl, even if she's grown up and moved away. She's somebody's whole world, she's somebody's baby. And if you don't treat her right, hers won't be the only heart you're breaking. She's somebody's daughter. You deserve the world. Don't let nobody she's somebody's daughter. Okay. It's just somebody's daughter. She's a picture on a mantle up above a fireplace. Got her right above the fireplace. She's pigtails blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Got them blowing out the candles on her day. She's a driving off the cottage, tear in her mama's eyes. Mama, you ain't even cause she's a daddy's girl. Yeah. You better treat her right, cause she's somebody's daughter. And don't you ever forget it, the value of what you're worth. So keep protecting your feelings. Be strong enough to walk away if they ain't helping you build it. Yeah, cause she's somebody's whole world. She's somebody's baby. And if you don't treat her right, hers won't be the only heart you're breaking. She's somebody's daughter. You are loved by somebody who loved you first. She's somebody's daughter. Yeah, she's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's daughter.
So we'll get a cow in there.
This truck needs a half tank. These wheels need a 2-lane. This radio needs 3 songs to play to get me across town to you. That dress needs to slip off. That hair needs to come down. Friday nights need to do what Friday nights need to do. That's the truth. Yeah, birds need bees and ice needs whiskey. Boys like me need girls like you to kiss me. Fishing in the dark needs nitty-gritty under that pale moon. Sweet tea needs that sugar stirring. Small town nights need both ends burning. Shades need drawing, hearts need falling, boots need knocking boots.
It's time, and a big thank you there for Grant Leach and Orinook Dusk. Side by Denell Park, Seligman Spin.
Long weeks need a weekend. Cheap drinks need a slinging. That dance floor needs some neon.
We'll have some numbers come through there for Grant Leach and Orinook Dusk in just a moment's time. Then move on down to number 3 on our list, Hillary Hicks. Right, the proud little 2 Bob.
Last calls need a call, that cab and back seats need I want you so bad. Yeah, birds need bees and ice needs whiskey. Boys like me need girls like you to kiss me. Fishing in the dark needs nitty-gritty.
Numbers coming through now for Grant Leach and Orinook Dusk. A 63 for the raining pattern and a 68.5 for the cowwork. So a 63 and a 68.5 there for Grant Leach and Orinook Dusk. Brings us on down to number 3 on our list now, folks. Hillary Hicks riding Proud Little 2 Bob. Side by Proud Little Pepto out of Amaroo, Bobby's Girl.
Shutting, lights need cutting, lips need locking, boots need knocking, and birds need bees and ice needs whiskey. Boys like me need girls like you to kiss me. Fishing in the dark needs nitty-gritty under that pale moon. A sweet tea needs that sugar stirring. Small town nights need both ends burning. Shades need drawing, hearts need falling, boots need knocking boots. Knocking boots. Me and you. Oh, knocking boots. Soda cans and pellet guns, running through a bar patch, getting cut up. Same old jeans and they all tore up. It's 25-8, gotta get it out the slums. Sitting around a barrel while you watch a flame flicker. The highway's cool, but a dirt road sticker. Add to the back with a full tank of gas. Windows roll down, foot heavy on the gas, and when the dirt road's calling my name, it's something that I just can't shake. Riding down through the water, ripples and the hollers, blaming on the way I was raised. 'Cause I was raised on handed down land. I was brought up reading them words in red. A man only eats by the work he did, and you don't stop till the sun drops. Yeah, I was raised up like a bass out the creek, and my roots run deep like that old oak tree. A lot of things change, but you can't change me. No, it ain't much, but it's how I was raised up. Mama said don't grow up fast, you're only young one, so make it last. Like the last sip of whiskey in that flask, or the last Marlboro in that pack. The fire only burns till you run out of gas, and the lights turn off and the clock turns past. Your time on earth, and now you're in the dirt, 'cause that's where you started first. I love the way that a porch swing sings, like the sound of Amazing Grace. Like a barber on the water, Sunday at the altar. Some things just don't change. I was raised on handed down land. I was brought up reading them words in red. A man
And that's time. And a big thank you there to Hillary Hicks, riding Proud Little 2 Bob, side by Proud Little Pepto, out of Amaroo Bobby's Girl. We'll have a score come through in just a moment there for Hillary Hicks and Proud Little 2 Bob, and move on down to number 4 on our list, Indiana Ralph, riding Jazzy Little Chexa. Numbers coming through now for Hillary Hicks and Proud Little 2 Bob. 61.5 for the reigning pattern and a 67 for the cowwork. So 61.5 and a 67 there for Hillary Hicks and Proud Little 2 Bob. We move on down to number 4 on our list. We'll go with Indiana Ralph, riding Jazzy Little Chexa, side by Jazzy Little Spin out of Check Out Chick.
Silverado, tearing up a 2-lane road. Ain't that some C-O-U-N-T-R-Y? Shit we've been doing since we was high. There's folks out there ain't T-R-Y this. Ain't that some back home? Ain't that some thick smoke, Silverado? Ain't that some C-O-U-N-T-R-Y? We'll be doing this till the day we die. There's folks out there ain't T-R-Y this. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit?
Well, I don't wanna hear the good side of this goodbye. If you wanna go, baby, just leave. Don't tell me that you still care and that I'll always be special, 'cause his words don't mean a damn thing. And I hate that I'm still up, drunk as fuck, 4 a.m. writing this damn song. But I guess I'm okay, not being okay. Give it time and I'll soon move on. You said my life was too fucked up to be with you, but here you go to the bar till 2, and I wanna know what he has that I
That's time. A big thank you to Indiana Ralph riding Jazzy Little Chexa, side by Jazzy Little Spin out of Check Out Chick. So we'll get some numbers through in just a moment's time there for Indiana Ralph, and then move down to our final competitor in the Corinda Park Equine Youth Boxing will be Bella O'Brien riding PBO Crixus, side by Pepto Max.
Passenger seat where you looked over and smiled at me. Guess a picture ain't worth as many words as they say. And don't tell me that it's okay. I'll find my own way. Don't need your excuses to ease my pain. I guess it's just time for me to work on me.
Numbers coming through now for Indiana Ralph and Jazzy Little Chexa, side by Jazzy Little Spin out of Check Out Chick. A 69.5 for the reigning pattern and a 66.5 for the Cowboy. 69.5 and a 66.5 as we move on down to our final competitor in the Corinda Park Equine Youth Boxing, which is Bella O'Brien with PBO Crixus, side by Pepto Max.
We stood there in that empty house, and you were long gone, I had no doubt. When you said, boy, it's me or the alcohol, I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me. Cigarettes don't tell made-up stories, but they damn sure drown my pain when you do. I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me, and they don't ever leave, they gon' be there in the morning. Yeah, they don't ever walk away like you used to. Another night where I see your name light up my phone. Can't tell if it's a pain you left or if I'm just half stoned. Well, tell me why we gotta go round and round when the whiskey only hurts while it's going down. You said all I care about's the sex and the alcohol. You ain't wrong. We stood there in that empty house, and you were long gone, I had no doubt. When you said, boy, it's me or the alcohol, I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me. Cigarettes don't tell made-up stories, but they damn sure drown my pain when you do. I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me, and they don't ever leave, they gon' be there in the morning. Yeah, they don't ever walk away like you used to. The only thing you left for me is a broken dream. A big house on a hill, couple kids and a family. Well, tell your friends, go ahead and believe what they wanna believe, yeah. I guess what's meant to be is meant to be. We stood there in that empty house, and you were long gone, I had no doubt. When you said, boy, it's me or the alcohol, I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me. Cigarettes don't tell made-up stories, but they damn sure drown my pain when you do. I said the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me, and they don't ever leave, they gon' be there in the morning. Yeah, they don't damn sure drown my pain when you do.
And that's time, and a big thank you to Bella O'Brien and PBO Crixus, side by Pepto Max. So if we could please have all the youth competitors please make their way back into the ring once we clear the arena of the Cow. We'll have a score come through there for Bella O'Brien and PBO Crixus in just a moment and finalise those scores. And we'll be back with the presentations of the Coimbra Park Equine Youth Boxing. Numbers coming through now for Bella O'Brien and PBO Crixus. A 61 for the reigning pattern and a 65.5 for the cow work. So 61 and a 65.5 there for Bella O'Brien and PBO Crixus, side by Pepto Max. Once again, we'll get all the youth competitors back into the arena for presentations, and it'll be greatly appreciated. We'll finalise those scores and be back with the presentations of the Coimbra Park Equine Youth Boxing. Once again, a big thank you to Mountain Horse Traders, our naming sponsor for the Hackamore Classic for 2023. Also, a big thank you to Total Span, Bailey's of Greta, Shadow Trailer World Australia, Marsh Carney Saddlery, Johnson's Natural Formula, Coimbra Park Equine, A&K Scopy Performance Horses, Coprise, Thomas Arena Products, Soul Pulse, Cinch Jeans and Shirts Australia, Equiloom, The Little Red Diner, Pizza on Wheels, A Mega Cat, and More Than Coffee. So once again, a big thank you to all of those naming businesses for their ongoing support here at the Mountain Horse Trading Hackamore Classic for 2023, sanctioned by the ARCHA.
Don't just look for a new shed. Look for quality, robust design, backed by a 25-year structural guarantee. Look for genuine value and easy customised solutions. Look for Total Span.
Look at Total Span.
A big thank you once again to each and every one of our competitors here for the Quinta Park Equine Youth Boxing. So we'll do the 13 years and under first, and then we'll move on, I do believe, to the 14 to 18 years of age for our two divisions in the youth boxing. Brought to you by Quinta Park Equine.
Back when old school was mainstream, radio was always clean. People read their news and angst. Steel guitar was on everything. Folks signed up to hear straight sing. Write this down, long live the king. Drop a needle down on a vine. Hold windows down, just driving 4 miles. It feels like it's been a while. When the American dream was a Cadillac and a red, white, and blue showing how you act. Things you got, you worked for. You didn't think twice, found out like in your door. When people did the right thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we can get underway with the presentations of the Quinta Park Equine Youth Boxing. So for the 13 and under age divisions, coming in at second position with a grand total of 131.5 is Grant Leach with Oranook Dusk.
Lord, glory down on Main. Everybody knows your first name. Friday night lights football game. These days just don't feel the same. Sunday morning spent in church, taking things for what they're worth. Say your prayers, let him know. Send one up for the ones not coming home. The ones not coming home. The American dream was a Cadillac and the red, white, and blue showed how you act.
Taking out the win here today with a grand total of 134 points, it's Abby Ashford with Hollywood Casanova.
When the American dream was a Cadillac and the red, white, and blue showing how you act. Things you got.
Rightio, moving on to the 14 to 18 years divisions here for the Quinta Park Equine Youth Boxing. Coming in at third position with a grand total of 126.5 is Bella O'Brien and PBO Crixus. Coming in at second position with a 128.5 is Hillary Hicks and Proud Little 2 Bob.
Everything came second to the benzo. You're not even speaking to my friends. You knew all my uncles and my aunts, so 20 candles, blow 'em out and open your eyes. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. Used to keep my picture posted by your bedside. Now it's in the dresser with the socks you don't like. And I'm rolling, 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 rolling with my brothers like I'm Jonas Jonas. Drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget, but I can't get you out of my head. You probably think that you are better now. You only
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, with a 136 is Indiana Ralph and Jazzy Little Chexa. Well, a big congratulations to our winners and place getters for the Corinda Park Youth Boxing. Let's give them a round of applause as they make their way out of the arena, ladies and gentlemen, for each of our competitors. And we're going to move on with the Mortland Coffee Box Drive with Peter Steers and Audrey Haywood. So that's going to be our next event on the cards here for day 2 of 3 of the Mountain Horse Trading Hackamore Classic for 2023.